What is the meaning of work? This is a question that I've been asking myself throughout the semester, mainly because of what this course has taught me. When I first came into this course, I wasn't really expecting to go through an entire lecture on work or to learn what the meaning was. But the question was asked, and I was looking for an answer, which I still have yet to get, but still. This class was a very, very, very interesting course, which I am glad to say that I took. We read through pieces, articles, such as Stud Morin's Work in the Modern Time, Meaning of Work in the Modern Time, excuse me, and had its article that had the different choices on job characteristics, meaning of work in modern, postmodern time. Yeah, stuff like that really helped. Really got me thinking about work and the different ideas of what work is. I personally thought I knew what work was, but turns out I didn't. Work has so many more meanings than I could possibly imagine. Some people, work is just to put food on the table. For others, work is something they do because it's part of their life. It's part of who they are. I was the kind of person that believed work was just something you did because you had to do it. Not anymore. I can honestly say that I've grown from this class. I've grown from thinking that work is just something we do to now believing that work is something that we should love, something that we should make a part of us. In this course that Mrs. Sparrow taught us, she went over different books that we had to read for ourselves and then go into discussion about. But books like Tiger Heart, Tiger Mind by Ron Rubens and Stuart Avery Gould. Those guys. It's things like this were inspirational for this class. We talked about them. We made prompts about them. We did writings over it. Blogs. All this contributed to the idea of work. This entire course seemed to be revolving around work, so to speak. But it was all for the better. Something that really, really, really pushed me to believe that work was something more than just something we do was this book. David Whyte's Crossing the Unknown Sea. Work as a pilgrimage of identity. This book, I don't know if you can see all the notes that I've taken in it, but this book is what really, really, really helped me a lot in this course. And it also changed a lot of the ways that I think. And I know it sounds kind of strange saying that about a book, but it did. I was the kind of person to believe that work is something we just do. This book is what changed me. I now think that work is something we should love. And also because of this book, I no longer know what I want to do in life. And I know that sounds kind of bad, but I mean it in the best ways. I'm glad that I have no idea what I want to do now than study, 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 and in the future, not know what I want to do then. Because right now, I had a plan. When I first came into this course, I had a plan. I had an entire outline of what I wanted to do. But I threw it all away. I started from scratch. The original plan, come to school, major in criminal justice, minor in political science, go into a pre-law program, then head off to law school and become a lawyer. That was my plan. That was the safe route for me. This book made me throw my entire plan away, start from scratch. And now I'm at the edge of my seat with a whole new idea of what I want to do in life. Not yet sure, but at least I'm looking. The book, I believe, is intended to make us have a conversation with ourselves, which was intended for all of us entirely. And I think I did a really good job of interpreting that as well. I can honestly say that I've grown from this course because of what I've learned in this class. If it was just this book alone, or even in our projects, our prompt writings. This is my folder, by the way. But our prompts were always asking questions of how we felt about work or what our beliefs were. and it really made my beliefs be brought out in my writing, and I really liked that. That was something I really liked about this course. But the idea of just work alone and how I want to do, or how to handle it in life, that was something different, and something I'm glad to say that I'm not afraid to take charge and handle it. I think of that man, Randy Pausch. Pausch? I can't pronounce his name very well, but I looked at the way he thought about life. He was given only so much time to live, yet he broke past those brick walls that he, so to speak, called them. And he moved on. He kept pushing on. He worked to his dreams. For a man like that to be in this world, I can imagine myself maybe becoming something like that, pushing past those brick walls. And I'm going to say that this class helped me out with it. There's my reflection.